And what is going on, everyone? I'm Mark McCoy, and we are live again. Basically, we have a tornado warning that has been issued for northwestern Franklin County in west central Arkansas, Crawford County in, northwest Arkansas, northwest Sebastian County in west central Arkansas, and ahead of the main line. This is what we were afraid of. These kind of storms developing out ahead of this line. And this is going to be right over Fort Smith. So Fort Smith, if you are watching this in Fort Smith, you need to take cover immediately. This storm is heading your way. I'm trying to see. Let me see if I can get to Wonderground this time, and maybe I can get some. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna try something new with this. Since we're mainly on the weather. I mean the National Weather Service per se. Give me a second, guys. I'm a little. Hold on. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna go out to here and okay, so they have not put the tornado warning on the map, but it is out there. Tornado warning. Here we go. And basically, this is a severe thunderstorm with strong low-level rotation that can produce a tornado at any time. Was located near Van Buren, moving northeast at 50. Capable of producing tornado and golf ball size hail. But as it said, this could produce a tornado at any time. Let me see if I can get on the radar here, on their radar, and see if we can track this thing. Only thing I don't like about this radar, you can't zoom on it. So that's going to be... Yeah, see, it's hard to tell with this. Alright, we're going to go on to the Slatigan, whatever, radar. And we're going to zoom in here, and there's a storm right there. There's a storm that's prompted the warnings, and, yep, so we're right on it. Now, of course, it's going to be hard to tell with this, because we're pretty much right over the radar with this storm, but as it moves further and further away from it, we may be able to detect something with the radar. But let's check and make sure that nothing else is going on as far as... Okay, so far this is the only warning that they have reported right now. The only tornado warning that they have reported. Let me back up real quick. They do have some new severe thunderstorm warnings out towards the Fort Worth area. Well, I won't say Fort Worth area, but the Grayson County, Cook County in Texas under severe thunderstorm warnings. Northeastern Oklahoma, East Central Oklahoma under severe thunderstorm warnings. Let me see if I can pull. Okay, that really wasn't what I wanted to go to, but I guess we'll work with that. Alright, so that's the only bad thing is I can't really zoom in on this, so I can't exactly tell. Actually, I might be able to tell. I mean, I don't know. Like, right in there. That's where I'm going to have to depict the rotation where my mouse is. Where the reds and the greens are coupling together. Right in there. Let me see if I can do a loop on this. Let's see if it'll let me do that. Okay. Okay, you see, normally it's going to be these reds that are coming into the radar, but you see, like, right there on that last scan. Oh, okay, so I can zoom in on this. That would have been nice to know. I mean, there's the rotation, like, right in there. So, it is just north of the Fort Smith area, so it is pretty much already gone through Fort Smith. But either way, if you're in the path of this, you need to take shelter immediately, because this is a tornadic situation for just areas just north of Fort Smith. Let's go ahead and pull up the Tulsa, Oklahoma National Weather Service page. And I still really can't get a good, okay, there it is right there, but I'm still not really detecting, not really detecting much rotation. I think I may be too far away from the, I think I'm too close to the radar. It might be what it is. Okay, nothing new on the, alright, so nothing new on the tornado warning page yet, so we're still waiting to see if they issue anything further with it. But I will stay on until this one expires, because this one is a supercell thunderstorm that can drop a tornado at any time, along with hail and damaging winds. And right now, Fort Smith is in the line of fire. So like I said, if you're watching this in Fort Smith, you need to be on guard. As a matter of fact, give me just 1 second, guys. I'm going to, excuse me, I'm going to go ahead and share this on Twitter real quick. Okay, guys, I do apologize for that. So, alright, I am live. Okay, cool. Alright. Alright, so it looks like they did go on ahead and issue a, it's not a new warning, but they went ahead and updated the polygon. So now let me take off the radar. So now I can see where this new polygon is. It does not now, it does not include the Fort Smith there. It is just off to the northeast, like right where the right at the Fort Smith, on the north side of Fort Smith. I think that is Van Buren on the north side of it, if I'm not mistaken, towards Alma and Kibler, whatever. Cedarville, you're not in the warning, so you're good on that. I mean, well, the town is just north of it, so you're good there. You can go ahead and turn the opacity to 100%. Turn the warnings off. Okay. Alright, now let me go on in and review what they have said in the National Weather Service update, because they did just issue one. Okay. Alright, right now a severe thunderstorm with strong low-level rotation that could produce a tornado anytime was again located near Van Buren, moving northeast at 45 miles an hour. Location in the path include Van Buren, Mountainburg, Chester, Lake Fort Smith, Fern, Shibley, Locke, Cedarville, Alma, Rudy, Figure 5, Concord, Piney, and Furry. This includes Interstate 40 between mile markers 2 and 16, 540 between mile markers 1 and 3, and Interstate 49 including mile markers 22 through 40. So as of right now, we do not have any confirmation that a tornado is on the ground, but we need to treat this as if it were on the ground. Now I'm checking to make sure that we don't have any additional warnings that have come out, and so far we do not. So that's good news for now. Okay, let's go back and look at the radar and see what, that wasn't really what I was looking for, but. Alright, it's still trying to pull away from the radar, so you really can't tell on the rotation side with that. I'm going to loop this again so we can get this back updated again. Okay, let me stop. I'm going to turn auto update so it will update. And the good news is I don't see as much rotation on this scan as I did the last scan. That still does not mean we need to let our guard down just yet. We're not out of this just yet. And just north of Fort Smith, still not out of this. Still treat this as if it could still spin up a tornado, because it still can. That's the thing with these supercells. They'll form out ahead of this line, and they can drop a tornado at any time. Like these clusters of storms right in here. I'm expecting them to develop and maybe on down the next couple hours possibly produce something. Then this batch down here possibly could produce something. But the good news, at least for the minute, the rotation does appear to be weakening a little bit to where maybe we're not as concerned about seeing a tornado drop at this moment. Does that mean we're out of danger? No. Does that mean the tornado warning is going to get dropped? No. The rotation could still pop back up at any time, and assuming it does, we could still be under the fire for this tornado. We got radar. I just wish the radar, you could see the radar a little bit better, like on here. And okay, there we go. I was about to say, I think I screwed that up. All right, I think we're good. All right, so auto update is on, so I should see another update within the next couple of minutes on that one, on that site. And give me a second, guys. I'm going to do something real quick. Okay, guys, do apologize about that. I had to take care of something real fast. Alright, we are live again. Cool. Alright. Still waiting for the latest update to come out on this, and still don't have anything. That figures. Okay, there we go. Alright, so it looks like it's fixing to head up towards 540 and then I-71. I mean, not I-71, Highway 71. I don't know why I said I. Ugh. Alright, so as it moves out of this warning, they may go on ahead, the Tulsa, Oklahoma people, they may go on ahead and issue a warning for this county up here. I'm still waiting to see what they decide to do on that. Let's see, and they just issued a new update, just came in. Alright, let me check the list of warnings and make sure that nothing else has been issued. We got Parker and Tarrant County for north central Texas. Severe thunderstorm, 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts, quarter-size hail for that one. Montgomery County in Iowa, Mills and Potawatomi County in Iowa. Severe thunderstorm warnings for those. In Kansas, we got Coffee County, southeastern part of that. Severe thunderstorm warning. Cook and Grayson County in north central Texas, severe thunderstorm warning. Rogers County, Wagner County, Muskogee County, Okmulgee County, and Tulsa County in Oklahoma. In this area, got Potawatomi and Shelby counties, Iowa, and the tornado warning that we're still working on, Franklin, Crawford, Sebastian, and Sequoia County. In Arkansas and Oklahoma, although I think Sequoia might be out of the warning. It's just for Franklin, Crawford, and Sebastian County as of right now. I'm still waiting word to see what they're going to do with the warning, if they're going to extend it or what are they going to do, and they have not issued a new... Alright, so Sebastian County is also out of the warning. It's just Franklin and Crawford County as of right now. Alright, let's go back and look at the radar and see if we can get any new updates as far as any new warnings that are coming out, because sometimes WTVA will beat the other websites to warnings, and so far nothing there yet. Let's go on ahead and look at Wonderground if I still have it pulled up. Yes, I do have it pulled up. Good. Alright, storm relative mean velocities. I'm going to drop down in here so I can maybe see this thing, maybe take severe off. That might be a good idea. And as of right now, I still don't see the rotation yet. We're still watching it just to be sure. Okay, so in this shot, you can actually see a little bit of rotation depicted right in here where the greens do meet the yellows, but it's very weak rotation according to this radar. That's not zero rotation, though, so we still have to monitor that just to make sure that something doesn't try to spin up or something. If we check the upper levels of the atmosphere, there is some upper level possible rotate. Well, actually, that's not storm relative. Let me advance the radar on here. Alright, so we do have some rotation, some upper level rotation, like right in there. There it is. So you're talking about 20, 30, but then you're talking about 50 on this side. So if we're going to have the tornado, it's going to be right in there. And the past couple of scans, the rotation is still there. So they are probably going to go on ahead and extend the warning to the next county. Still waiting word to see if they will do that. Let's see if I've got any more updates. Just to throw it out there, Franklin County in Kansas, you're under a severe thunderstorm warning, 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts, $half size hail. Nemaha, Jackson, and Brown County in Kansas, you are also under severe thunderstorm warning, 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts, and quarter-size hail. Just some more of the warnings are going on. Like I said, we're trying to wait and see what they do with this warning, if they go on ahead and drop it, or are they just going to go on ahead and extend it. I feel like they're probably going to extend it, because I do see this, I do see the, what am I trying to say, the rotation per se. I saw that on the Wonderground radar, and you can see it like right in there. That hook right in there, the tornado is probably in there. And it's maybe getting strong. This may be, I don't want to say anything just yet, but this may be the first of what could be some more tornadoes that develop throughout the day. And okay, there's the new scan, and alright, so it looks like Mountainburg, just south of Cedarville. And this scan was as a 405, so it's still running a little bit behind. But if this storm keeps going on this pace, we got Chester, Winslow, West Fork, Elkins, Goshen, and Huntsville, Arkansas in the path of this warning. Well, not warning, but in the path of this storm. Assuming it stays on its current path, and it looks like it probably will. Let's see here if we can go to Wonderground. We actually should have a new update. No, we do not. That figures. Alright, so we don't have a new update yet. We're still waiting on that. A new tornado warning has been issued for, let's see, Madison County and North. Okay, so they did go on ahead and extend that. I figured they probably would. That rotation was still pretty strong. Madison County in northwestern Arkansas, Franklin County in west central Arkansas, Crawford County in northwestern Arkansas, and Washington County. Herp, I thought you lived in the UK. Herp, this is serious business now, okay? Anyway, for those other people watching, I do apologize about that. Okay, Herp. I'll just focus on this as of right now. Madison, Franklin, Crawford, and Washington County. A severe thunderstorm with low-level rotation, and we did see the rotation a few minutes ago on the radar. I showed you guys. Also with $half-size hail. Still no reports of a tornado at this time. That is good news. But a tornado can still drop at any time. This does include the Interstate 40 corridor between 13 and 18 mile markers. 49 between 22 and 43. So let's go back and look at the Wonderground, see if we can get the latest scan, and we cannot. Herb, if you really live there and you're seeing that, I'd be a little worried, but I'd be in my safe place if I were you right now. I wouldn't be watching things outside the window. If I were you, I would get away from windows and get to the lowest level of your home. Alright. No, Herp. Get to the lowest level on your floor away from windows. Okay, hold on. Hold on a second, guys. I gotta take care of something just real quick. Give me just 1 second, everyone. I do apologize, but I'm trying to do this, and give me just 1 second. Okay. And the reason I did that, guys, normally I would not have done that, but when you're saying something the exact opposite of what I'm saying, that means you're trolling. You need to stop. This is not a trolling session. This is serious business. If you're here to troll, get off of this video right now. That's all. I'm just giving y'all a fair warning. And to those that will watch this later on, I do apologize for that. But those are for those that are watching the live stream currently as I'm streaming. If you're just here to troll, you need to get off this channel because this is not a place to troll. I'm just going to tell you all that right now. Anyway, alright, back to this. I don't need to be distracted like that. Let's get back to this. We do still have some rotation in effect. And that's, like I said, that's why they went on ahead and reissued the warning for this area up in here. So I'm going to see if I can zoom this out just a little bit so we can kind of see who's in the direct path of this. I'll take the warning off real quick so we can see. Alright, so those in the direct path, well, Huntsville, you're pretty much in the direct path, but let me go to the WTVA radar. We can check that. Yeah, Huntsville, you're still in the direct path. Fayetteville, the storm should stay southeast of you, but again, be on your guard just in case something else does try to form. And then you've got these line of storms that are coming through East Oklahoma right now. So again, be on the lookout for that. Okay. Alright, and just to kind of recap on some other warnings, Ataka County in southeastern Oklahoma. A severe thunderstorm was located near Caney, moving northeast at 55, golf ball size hail, 60-mile-an-hour winds. With that one. Nemaha, I think I just did that one actually. No, I didn't. Okay. So like I said, some of these counties are going to be going under warnings 2 or 3 times, so forgive me if I feel like I'm saying it twice. I may not be. Anyway, Nemaha County in northeastern Kansas, ping pong ball size hail and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts with that storm. Latimer County in southeastern Oklahoma, Pittsburgh County in southeastern Oklahoma. That was located over, hold on one second. No.
I'm going to take the car to go get my student.
Hold on one second, guys.
How do I open the door?
How do we what?
Unlock the door right there.
Yes.
And that's lock it.
Yes.
You push it once or twice or what?
Once to lock it, twice to unlock all doors.
What is all this?
Hold that to open the trunk.
And what is that?
You don't worry about that one.
Okay, which is the house key?
Right there, you have it. Okay. Okay, guys, I do apologize about that. Alright, so anyway, back to this. Alright. So let me exit all this and alright, we should have no we don't. Okay. Thought we were gonna have a new update by now, but I guess not. I also thought that they oh, wait a minute, I think I know what I did there. Okay. Alright, so anyway, let's get back to this. Storm relative velocities. Let me see if I can do a loop on this because that should help me see exactly what's going on here. Okay, I need to stop right there and we're going to zoom in. It's going to be right in there. If we're going to see rotation, it's going to be right in there. Alright. Still kind of waiting on the next update from Wonderground. Probably get that about 4:20 or so. And by the way, shout out to those that are watching. Thank you guys for stopping by. Like I said, this is a weather update in the sense that severe weather is currently affecting the northwest Arkansas area at this time. I mean, you can guys see over the past like 30 minutes or so, I mean, this storm has intensified and it's gotten a hook to it. Now, I'm going to be curious to see if the rotation is enough to where it finally does drop a tornado. And where is it going to drop it at? Let me refresh the storm tracks real quick. And let me refresh this. Just to be sure I'm not missing anything. Okay. So, as of right now, let me see if I can zoom and get some more cities in this. Winslow within the next, okay, so this goes my hour. So Winslow within the next 10 minutes. So Actually, within the next 2 to 3 minutes for Winslow. Elkins, within the next 20 minutes, it'll be on top of you. Goshen, I feel like it's probably going to stay to your south, but just in case, be on guard in the next 30 minutes or so. Huntsville in the next 35, 40 minutes for you. And warnings. As of right now, the Huntsville is not included in this warning. Goshen, you are not either. West Fork is not, but the other cities that I named just a second ago, you are included in that warning. Winslow definitely included. Excuse me, guys. If you live in Winslow, Arkansas, you need to be in your safe spot. Chester, you need to definitely be in. You still need to be in your safe spot. Mountainburg, you need to be in yours. Cedarville, give me one more second before I give you the all clear, because I'm trying to see if I can get one more scan to come through, and I'm not getting it, and I'm really not liking that. I said the WTVA radar is good, but it's kind of behind. But Cedarville, I think you're pretty much all clear at this point. Alma, you're pretty much all clear too. The warning has passed. You're still under a severe thunderstorm warning for some leftover potential damaging winds, hail, and the threat for a tornado is possible. Now let's go on in and... Okay, this was just issued at 4:17. A tornado warning remains in effect until 5 for Madison, Franklin, Crawford, and Washington County. And yes, a confirmed tornado was located over Lake Fort Smith. Herb, don't worry about that. Anyway, a tornado was located over Lake Fort Smith, moving northeast at 45 miles an hour. Herb, I'm giving... Okay. I got this. Guys, I do apologize about that again. Like I said, don't troll the video like that. Don't troll my video like that. Alright, so right now, back to this, and now I've almost lost track of what I was... Oh, yeah. A confirmed tornado was located over Lake Fort Smith, moving northeast at 45 miles an hour. This is a confirmed tornado. Well, it's a radar confirmed tornado. That does not mean it is on the ground, but it is safe to assume that it is on the ground, because it's a radar confirmed tornado. I don't have any reports that it's on the ground, but it's safe to assume that this is on the ground and it is moving. It is moving about northeast at 45 miles an hour. Let's go back and look at this and see what we can pull up if the thing will update now. Alright, and see if I can drop in right there. Right there is about where I'm going to place it as of this update. Let me zoom out real quick. Actually, let me see if I can zoom back in just a little bit and try to... I can't really get many more cities in this, because unfortunately it's not that great with getting cities in there. Okay, there we go. So this is the latest radar update at 4:15, and the National Weather Service said they caught it near Lake Fort Smith. So that's going to place it right... That's... Oh, yeah, there's Lake Fort Smith right there. So the tornado is going to be right about there. So it's going to be moving about north. It's going to be moving just south of where this storm track is. And it's hard to believe that they don't have a storm track on this yet. Unless they moved it because of the new tornado signatures being picked up. That is possible. That is possible. I didn't think of that. Alright, so let's go back and... Okay, and this is the statement by the National Weather Service. A tornado is on the ground. You need to take cover now. If you live near Mountainburg, Winslow, St. Paul, spelled out, Pettigrew, whatever, Japton, Witter, Goshen, Bidville, Combs, Elkins, Chester, Wesley, Boston, Brentwood, Lake Fort Smith, Fern, Georgetown, Crosses, and Locke. You need to be in your safe place right now. This is a confirmed tornado that is on the ground. As a matter of fact, I'm fixing to see if I can edit this thing. I don't think I can. But I am fixing to share this so we can get more people in. And everyone, okay. Okay, guys, we are back on. Like I said, I had to go on ahead and share that so we can get that message out that a tornado is on the ground right now. And still trying to see if we can get some confirmation. Actually, I probably need to go to the Storm Prediction Center website, which I'm already there, but I need to go to Storm Reports and see if we can get a confirmation. No confirmed reports as of yet of a tornado. But the National Weather Service is reporting that a tornado is on the ground at this time. So, and we still have quite a bit of we still have some rotation to deal with. If it's on the ground, then we do have some rotation to deal with here. Let's see if National Weather Service will issue another statement on this. They have not. Okay, that is good news. Usually, if they issue another statement, then that usually means either A, they're changing the polygon, or hey Alexander, how's it going? Whoa, got 5 people watching. Thank you guys for tuning in. Like I said, we do have. Okay, Alexander, where do you live? Alexander, what city do you live in? Let me know. And we can look into this. Tulsa, okay. Okay, right now, there is a tornado warning near you, yes. But it is currently southeast of you. The only thing you're really gonna actually, as of right now, the line is actually almost moved through Tulsa as of right now. So you should be okay. I think what you were referring to is the National Weather Service from Tulsa is issuing the. No, you shouldn't. No. Don't drive towards it. Okay, let's see. Alright. Alright, back to this. Let's go ahead and see if we can finally get another update on this thing. Still can't. Okay then. Radar's not wanting to be kind to me. If you're trying to get away from it, then you need to go west. But I wouldn't even get out right now because, like I said, the line's still. I'm trying to go through Tulsa right now. Actually, it's about to make it through Tulsa. Actually, if you just stay there, you're fine. You're fine, Alexander. Like I said, Alexander, you're fine. Like I said, Tulsa is fine. The line's moving through Tulsa right now. Once the line moves through, you should be fine. Actually, the line has already moved through Tulsa. The line has already moved through Tulsa. All of Tulsa, you should be okay. So, Tulsa, you're good. Alright, let me just do this real quick while I guess I have a moment. I really don't have a moment, but I guess I'll do this real fast. For those watching, real quick, this line right here. If you live west of this, Alexander, this is not a hurricane. Okay, I'll take care of this, guys. This is not a hurricane, guys. This is a tornado. Oh, okay. Let me switch back to this. Alright, so confirm Satire News confirmed tornado Lake Fort Smith. Yes. Yes, the National Weather Service had reported that. But thank you for reporting that. If you've got any more reports, please let me know. I actually do trust you. You seem to be pretty good. If you have any more reports, please let me know. Lake Fort Smith, there is a confirmed tornado in Lake Fort Smith. And that was also another thing. I guess I failed to mention this. If you have any reports of any confirmed tornadoes or anything like that, God just told me in the comments. please share them in the comments so everyone can come in and see this. Alright, let's go on ahead and see if we can finally get another update on this. And there we, well, I don't know why I did that. Okay, well, there we go. Alright, and there's the rotation right in there. The rotation is still a little bit evident. Not that much, but as he said, there is a confirmed tornado. So let me drop this a little bit and see. Alright, there's the mid-levels. It's actually, oh. Okay, yeah, I'm a little bit nervous about this. So, yeah, there's definitely still some strong rotation, like right in there. As of the 429 update, it's right in there. Let me see if I'm not sure whether the service has said anything. They have not. Okay, let's double check and make sure we don't have any more warnings. Well, we have some severe thunderstorm warnings, but we don't have anything else to go about as of right now. And, okay, the Storm Prediction Center, they did go on ahead and put in Mountainburg. This is at Mountainburg's, what part of the tornado zone are you in? And don't just come on here to troll. I'm not saying that to be ugly or anything, but I've had some people that I've got a mattress in the hallway, Conway, Arkansas. Okay. Conway, Arkansas. Gareth Small, and if I mispronounced your name, I do apologize, but I need Interstate 49 between mile markers 30 and east towards the area, and then you've got the line out here, but I am glad you are going to head and put that mattress in the hallway in case. Okay. Okay, guys, I do apologize about that. Let me make sure that this thing is working again, and yes, it is working. Okay. Like I said, guys, I do apologize about that. I had to take a quick phone call real quick, but I am back. Alright, so hopefully I didn't miss anything while I was gone. Alright, so this is right now what we know. Madison and Washington County, this is an update. A severe thunderstorm is capable of producing a tornado, was located 8 miles east of Brentwood, moving northeast at 55. The good news is, and so far it does not appear to be that we are missing anything. And Gareth, the odds are that these storms will probably not go around you. I mean, they could. Right now you have a cluster just east of Conway, just east of Russellville, and then a little cluster back in here. That cluster bears watching a little bit to see if it does form anything. And then we got some storms down here in North Louisiana, South Arkansas that could form into something. Those are going to be, those are going to have to watch to see if that forms anything. But we do have our first tornado of the day with that tornado that hit what appears to be Mountainburg. Like I said, Springdale advises that one home was damaged in Mountainburg. Let me see if we get anything else. And we do not. Okay, that is good news. Okay. Okay, I guess I forgot to turn auto update on. That figures. Give me just 1 second, guys. Let's see. Right now, the rotation in this warning James Spindler, I admire that you're a storm chaser, but hey, I do the same thing because I would like to chase these things, but okay. As long as you keep a safe distance and don't do anything crazy, that's fine. Just keep a safe distance from it, and that's fine. I have no problem with that if you keep a safe distance. Just don't go driving, like, right near the thing. Don't try to be a hero, I guess is what I'm trying to say, if that makes any sense. It's a little too close. I'd say more like rotation is between Jackson and St. Paul. Is it going to hit Jackson County? My dad is chasing in northeast. Jackson County, I'm assuming Arkansas. Give me just 1 second. I don't even know where that is. Give me 1 second. Ah. Jackson County, Missouri. Okay, thank you, thank you. Sorry. Let me see if I can pinpoint where that is. Ah, Independent. Okay. Alright, so I usually only focus around Mississippi and, like sometimes I'll do Arkansas because I've got a friend on the PS4 that goes around there. So, okay, there's Independence. Okay. Your area, Japton and Durham. Durham. Okay, thank you for the update, Satire News. And, to the guy that asked about, Landon, that was you. Okay. Landon, let's see. Is it gonna hit Jackson County? That's hard to say as of right now. I am about 2 miles away from the storm at the moment. I am heading towards it. I have those little metal balls that measure. Okay, James. Alright. Landon, you should be fine. I said, let me just go to WTVA and look at everything. And also, I'm gonna have to respond to Bass because he literally just messaged me. Give me 1 second, guys. Again. Sorry about this. Yeah, be safe, Landon, for sure. Okay. This is probably gonna be the next. Alright. James, just be careful out there. If you're gonna be out there, be careful. I do have a storm that I do want to mention that it looks like it is trying to form just north of Ozark, Arkansas. Moving northeast, be near Ponca, Harrison, Bergman, and Gareth. That's a good idea. Very good idea. Just make sure you're away from any windows when you do that. You know, just to make sure that the hallway is away from any windows. And just be safe out there, because this is getting to be a very dangerous situation. Alright, let me see if I can get an update on the warning, and I do not have one on the warning yet. Got 10 people watching. Like I said, thank you guys for stopping by. Those that are stopping by to check everything out. Basically, we're on here because we have some tornado warnings that were in effect for Arkansas, and now possibly another. I'm heading south. You're gonna be you're going away from the storm. Then you got to go. If you're going from Conway, you got to go northwest to get to the storm. Feral Jock, you're kind of nuts, but please be careful. Okay. I'll take your word for it. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Still nothing as far as any new reports that are coming in, which is great news. Satire, I just use the standard software at the Storm Prediction Center. The Pivotal for the model runs, the Wonderground. WTVA is a pretty good radar. I do use WCBI, I just haven't used it yet. I guess I should use that if I'm going to do this. Okay, and now you're thinking Twister. Okay. now you're thinking of the movie Twister. Let me go to the WCBI radar. Feral Jack, we really don't know when that's really going to happen, so never know on that. Farrell, I'm just saying, like, we don't really know, like, when it's gonna happen. So, really don't know that for sure. It's all these storms are moving northeast. And it looks like I do see some more rotation trying to develop, maybe on this storm, moving northeast towards Huntsville. Alright, there's the storm right there, and it's still producing the rotation just southwest of Huntsville. Let me see if I can go to WTVA. Okay, I don't know why I keep saying that, but okay. Alright, so right now, this is what we're looking at. We have a storm that's just southwest of Fayetteville, moving just west of Fayetteville, Springdale, Lowell, and Dentonville. And then we have a storm here. That's the storm that produced a tornado back near Fort Smith. And then we have a third storm that's trying to develop. And all this is ahead of this main line that is still coming through. And that's what we're looking at as of right. I am northeast of storm mark 116 close to my right. Alright, let me update the storm tracks. I think this is out of date a little bit. Yep, there we go. Okay, so this, alright, the latest on this storm track looks like Huntsville within about 15 minutes. So that would actually put it at about 5 to 10 minutes because it's like things off a little bit. Berryville in about 30 minutes, Green Forest, and then Blue Eyes starting to get towards Missouri. Like I said, I'm mainly, yeah, find shelter if you live in this area. Okay, let me see if we get any, let's see if we got any new updates on this tornado warning. We do not. Okay, that is good news. So, nothing has come in. Okay, guys, give me just 1 second on this. Okay, guys, the reason I did that, I've actually dealt with these guys before when I was doing like a gaming channel, and that was the reason why they were timed out, because I've dealt with these guys before and they're trolls. I've dealt with them before when I had my other channel up, and I don't want to deal with them again. Like I told y'all before, this is a serious live stream, so if you're here to troll, get out. Just a fair warning, or you will be timed out. Satire News, do you have any more reports from your end? If you do, I'd like to know if you've got anything to report. Because it's some pretty good looking rotation just southwest of Huntsville, Arkansas. And it's moving in that general direction. If you've got any more reports, that goes for the rest of y'all that are actually watching this seriously. If you have anything, please let me know. Madison County, Arkansas, 447. Severe thunderstorm was producing a tornado 3 miles southwest of Japton, moving northeast at 40. Tornado and quarter-size hail. Japton and Georgetown, you're in the, I guess, path of the storm. Move to a basement or interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you're outdoors or in a mobile home or in a vehicle, move to the closest shelter and protect yourself from flying debris, assuming there is some. Savesh, I don't know how to pronounce your name, but what city do you live in? Okay. Near Tulsa. Tulsa is clear. Okay, 1 second, guys. I hate that I have to keep doing this, but I told y'all before, stop trolling. Not cool. Ugh. To those that are actually watching, being serious, I do apologize for me having to do that when I'm trying my best to keep everyone informed of this situation. You got trolls coming in trying to ruin it. Ugh. Anyway. Alright, let me go back to the WTVA radar, and like I said, Tulsa's out of the picture. So if you're gonna ask me about Tulsa, don't even bother. Tulsa's out of it. If you live Fort Worth to Sherman to whatever to Muskie, westward, you're done. Tulsa, you're done. You're done. You're good to go. You're done. So, please don't ask me about Tulsa again. Unless you're serious. And if you're serious, I'll answer it. But if I know who you are and you're trying to troll me, it's not going to end well. Alright, so anyway, back to this. Like I said, for those that are actually come on here to watch it seriously, I do apologize. Because I keep having to do that. But, it's the trolls. I have to take care of them. Alright. So, let's kind of give a rundown on some of the warnings right now. 439, Tarrant County, severe thunderstorm warning for ping pong ball size hail. Fort Worth, Denton County in north central Texas, 60-mile-an-hour winds, quarter size hail. Tulsa, so Craig and Nowata County in Oklahoma. Looks like Denton, Collin, and Grayson County. Ping pong ball size hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds. Baz, I'll be honest with you. It's kind of both. Remember on the last channel I did both. So, I have a playlist for that. So, yeah. I kind of have a playlist for that. So, I just thought I'd do both. It is what it is. Alright, so back to the Wunderground radar. So it's usually our best radar. Alright, we're gonna look in the upper levels and see. Alright, the rotation's not in the upper levels. Or if it is, it's coming all the way down towards the ground. And it looks like that could still be the case for this storm right here. Turn on the severe... okay. Like I said, once this warning expires, at least for now, we'll be in the clear in Arkansas. Conway still calm, yes. Alexander, don't troll the video. But yes, Conway is still calm. Garrett, that is correct. Conway is still calm. And like I said, right now, these storms are the prime 3 right now. Conway is still calm. I mean, you got some showers to the west, but nothing severe. Like I said, I'm still waiting to see what happens with these storms down here. They could still try to develop into something. Okay. Alright, if you're asking me about Tulsa, that's fine. I just thought maybe you were someone else. Again, that's my bad if that is the case. Give me a second. I gotta do something. I knew I forgot to do something. Baz is now a moderator. There we go. Alright. Okay, see, then that right there, now that is trolling because, as I've told you, the storm is not in Tulsa. Okay. Take care of this. This one is the Wunderground website. This one is the National Weather Service for the Oklahoma website. National Weather Service Oklahoma, and I'm on there because the warning is currently in the Tulsa, Oklahoma website. This one is the WCBI website, and I use that for, another radar source. Sure. Let me see if I can. Yeah, I should be able to. Give me just 1 second on that. The best radar I use, and I'll go ahead and post it. I think I should be able to post the link. Let me see. There we go. Yes, that's the WTVA radar that I'm posted. The one that was in the list for... Oh, okay, so I'm guessing you're referring to this? Is this the one that you're referring to? Gareth, is this the one you're referring to? Okay, then yes, I will update, give you that website. Alright. Sparky Nation 101, thank you for stopping by. I actually live in Mississippi, so Sparky Nation, is there something going on? If there is, let me know and I'll pass it on to the viewers. Yeah, just let me know what's going on. Alright, so we're about 5 minutes away from hopefully the end of this tornado warning. Assuming this does expire and we don't get any other tornado warnings within the next few minutes, I'm probably going to end the live stream there. I'll probably do another one when we get some more tornado warnings flaring up in Arkansas. The dairy place by Fort Smith Dam was destroyed. By destroyed, what kind of damage did they say they had there? And Baz, this is why you don't eat hot chips. But as far as the dairy place, what kind of damage did they say they had there? Or did they say? Power lines, roofs, how sturdy is that place? Can you tell me? Okay, so if it's pretty sturdy, then that's probably an EF1 or maybe an EF2. It's probably an EF1. Like I said, these storms are still kind of in the developmental stage as far as the supercell stuff. So right now I'm waiting to see if they're going to do anything further on these warnings, and for the moment it appears that they are not going to do anything. But again, I'm watching it just to double check. I'm double checking everything to make sure. More warnings for, okay, Madison County and Carroll County. This was Berryville. Okay, so they have just issued severe thunderstorm warning. So it does not sound like they're going to continue the tornado warning. Looks like the storm has weakened below tornado limits. At least that's what it looks like. I checking everything just to be sure. Because I don't want to say that, and then all of a sudden, a tornado warning does pop up out of nowhere. Because this storm is still pretty powerful. Wait a minute, they don't have working tornado sirens in Fort Smith? They don't have... Wait, are you serious, Baz? How do you know this? And Alma, yes, you are good for now, but you still have the line to come through. But you're mainly going to get damaging winds out of that line. You're not really going to get anything as far as tornadic stuff, I don't think. And yeah, it looks like this storm has weakened below tornado limits. Giving it another couple of minutes just to make sure that we are good to go. And give it another couple minutes just to make sure we're good to go. And Ataka County, let's see, I just looked up the Fort Smith tornado and they said they don't have working sirens. When I go to the article, it says only one siren isn't working, so who knows? Well, either way, if they didn't have a working sirens, then they were pretty much screwed when that tornado came through because, like I said, yeah, yeah. So, like I said, we're just want to give it one or two more scans, just to be safe, just to make sure that nothing else pops up, because it looks like they, like I said, yeah, they have gone on ahead and maybe... Okay, we got about 1 minute left on the warning. Like I said, we have... Alright, so the warning should be about to expire if it hasn't already. Let's double check. The tornado warning near Fayetteville, Arkansas. Let me double check that. Let me double check. If it is, it just got issued. I mean, if it is a tornado warning, it literally just got issued. I keep refreshing it, and I don't see anything yet. It is 5 o'clock. Stay on for a couple more minutes just to double check everything, and okay, yeah, no, the tornado warning, I don't see it. I'm looking on the National Weather Service Arkansas site. Okay, I'll check that just to be sure. Let me double check. I said that may have been that warning that we were talking about. Yeah, I think it was that warning that we were talking about. That was the warning that just expired at 5 o'clock. Yep, that was the warning that just expired, Baz. It's the one you're talking about, so... let's see here. I'd give it one more check on the website. News severe thunderstorm warning for Central Texas. 65 mile an hour wind gusts, ping pong ball size hail. I think that's gonna do it though. It doesn't look like they're gonna issue another tornado warning for the area. So for now, we're gonna end the live stream here. And if we see another supercell like that develop, I will come back on and we'll do another cut in. But I do want to thank you guys for stopping by and checking the stream out. Be sure to Bidville. Okay, let me double check that real fast since you asked. Bidville. Baz 10-4. I will do that as soon as I end this stream. There we go. Alright, Bidville. Just northeast of Fort Smith. Okay, for the last time, Pharaoh, there is no storm, or there is no tornado or storm in Tulsa. Okay, but as for the guy asked by, okay, but as for, Bidville, Bidville looks to be pretty safe. Let me double check everything though, just to double check, because that's just how I am. Yeah, Bidville for now is pretty safe, but like I say, still have some supercells off to the southwest, could develop into something down the line. But for now, oh well, guys, hold that thought. We're back on. Madison County in northwestern Arkansas, Carroll County in northwestern Arkansas. This is why I love that website, but this has just been issued a minute ago. Severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located 3 miles southeast of Form, moving northeast at 55. Locations include Berryville, Withwell Springs State Park, Marble, Urbanet, Rockhouse, Middleton, Coyne, Green Forest, Flood, Form, Rural, Cabinal, Connor, and Alabama. So they did go on ahead and issue a new warning for that. So let's go on ahead and track it. I had a sneaking suspicion that they might have, but they didn't at first. I was like, well, maybe they weren't going to, but looks like they went ahead and did it anyway. So let's go ahead and check everything out. And there's the warning right there. And this storm, it still looks pretty impressive on the radar. So I was a little surprised they waited this long to issue the warning. So let's go ahead and put a storm track on this. Alright, and there it is right there. So if you live in Huntsville, you're in the storm right now. You're about to be done with the storm. If you live in Berryville, Green Forest, you need to be in your safe place right now. Blue Eye, Omaha, you are not in the warning, I don't think. No, you are not. You are in a severe thunderstorm warning, but you are not in the tornado warning. But you still need to treat this as such in case the storm does hold up together. And make it that far. Check storm reports, see if you get anything. Nothing yet. So we are not out of the woods yet in terms of that. So I said, this is why I love that website, because it'll update you pretty much automatically as soon as you get something. Baz, if you're still watching this, by the way, let Cheese know that I'm probably not going to be racing tonight because of this. And no problem, Cuntoid. I think I pronounced that right. I think. Yeah. Okay, I need to. There we go. Alright, let me go to Wonderground and see if we can get some. See if we can see what we see out of this. And yep, there's the rotation right there. Or, well, there it went as it crossed over Huntsville. And it's moving off to the northeast. So, Berryville, Green Forest, and then it's going to move off towards Missouri within the next 30 minutes. But we are still watching this as well as other storms. See if any of them do spawn up. And the next one I think that is probably going to spawn anything could potentially be... Like I said, any of these can spawn tornado right now. I mean, this could spawn tornado. I mean, this one coming along. No, not really that one. That one's too far away from the line. But this is trying to get a solid line together, so some damaging wind potential out of that. Still damaging winds out of this one, along with some hail. Hail and damaging winds in this line of storms, east of Tulsa. Hail, damaging winds, and again, still watching this supercell here. Still capable of dropping a tornado at any time. Okay, I'm not sure if they decided to drop it again or... Okay, I'm not sure if they just dropped the warning or... Let me double check. No problem. No problem. And, something's not right, because... I mean, there's the warning right there. I don't think they would have just dropped it. No, they didn't. I'm about to say. Okay. So, yeah, still Carroll Madison until 5:30. Like I said, we're still watching this for the potential of a tornado developing here. And we have, by the way, been on the air for 70 minutes now. Continuing to monitor what looks like a potential, maybe redeveloping of this tornado. That spawned a tornado near Fort Smith about 4 o'clock earlier. It's about 4 to 4:10, and it moved off to the northeast. And yeah, yeah, Contoy, it's been about 70 minutes. I was actually gonna probably get out of the live stream at about 5 because I didn't think they were gonna issue another warning. But as soon as I was fixing to, they dropped another one on this storm right here, and it's still in Arkansas, so I'm still reporting on it. Because like I said, I'm doing Arkansas, I'll do Louisiana, and Mississippi, and West Tennessee. That's kind of like my go-to home, if you will. Mississippi especially. And also West Alabama, but we're not anywhere near there, so that's why I didn't say that just yet. So anyway. I mean, there's the rotation right in there. Well, if it keeps cycling like that, I mean... Okay. Oh, and yes, Contoid, I guess I should have said that. I didn't realize why you were saying, oh, okay, too. And yes, he is the moderator for the channel. Alright, still no new reports yet, which is fantastic. Let's keep it that way. Hopefully this is just warnings and nothing else. Like I said, let's just keep it that way. Hopefully. Alright, let me go back to WTBA and get a new cycle on this storm track. There we go. There we go. And so this is going to be about the 505 storm track. So Berryville and Green Forest, you need to be in your safe place right now. Huntsville, if you're still in your safe place, you can come out. You're done. Elkins, back. I guess I need to get some all clears back here. Elkins, Winslow, you're done. Berry, Green Forest, you need to be in your safe place. Blue Eye, Branson, in Missouri. This is now Missouri. Again, I don't usually deal with Missouri, but I'll do it in this case because it's impacting Arkansas before it gets there. Branson and Hollister and Terryville, or at least, no, that's Taneyville. My bad, Taneyville. Ozark, and this is all within the next hour. And thank you, Contoy, for the like and subscribe. I do appreciate that. And since that last tornado warning was issued, no new warnings have been issued. So I'm hoping that after this one, at least for now, we can take a little break on this. But like I said, we're still watching this. So if anything comes up. Okay, nothing's come up yet. So again, this is good news. Nothing's coming up. As far as any new updates or anything, I said that sometimes when they do an update, they'll do it drastically because, you know, something has happened that they've noticed. You know, if they need to get out right away, the information needs to get it out right away. So sometimes no news is good news in this case. So like I said, we're just sitting here waiting kind of to see what the National Weather Service does, if they do anything else with this. Let's see here. Let's check in on some of the other storms that are developing while we're kind of waiting on them to decide what they're going to do with that one. Because that is still a pretty strong storm. This storm is pretty strong, but it's not organized yet. So once it gets organized, it'll probably get going. Fort Smith, Greenwood, Barling, Alma, heads up. Could have a potential strong thunderstorm heading your way within the next hour. So Alma, again, be on the lookout. Fort Smith Lake. Yes, I know you guys just recently had a tornado go through Fort Smith Lake. Or I should say Lake Fort Smith. If I said that wrong, I do apologize. Yeah, there's Lake Fort Smith there. So, yeah, probably within the next 90 minutes or so, probably heading over there, assuming it holds up. These storms are trying to congeal into a line as well. And some strong pop-up storms trying to develop in North Louisiana, South Arkansas. Alright, checking everything to see. Severe thunderstorm warning. This was issued at 5:12 for Delaware, Adair, and Cherokee County. That's for that line that's still moving through. 60-mile-an-hour winds and quarter-size hail with that line. That line's pretty much been producing that the entire time. So just be on the lookout. If you're still traveling on I-40 west of Fort Smith, just be careful. Once you get into Oklahoma, you still got that line to go through. Once you get through that, you should be done. So, while I've got a minute, I do want to show you a little thing that I've been using. It's this website called Pivotal Weather. Excuse me, can't talk. It's been a good stream. But it's this website I've been using called Pivotal Weather, and it kind of helps me map out the tornado parameters, so to speak. This is at about 4 o'clock, and I'm going to map this to about 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. And right now, it's got the tornado parameters about 0 to a 1 in East Mississippi, so maybe that's good news. By the time it gets over there, it won't be so bad, but again, nothing confirmed yet. Now, this model has some like 1s to a 2s, but then you have some isolated pockets like right in there, right in there, right in there, where the numbers just drastically go up to 2, 3, 4. Those could be where some of those supercells begin firing off. And then about 3 o'clock, some pretty high numbers just east of Mississippi. 2s, 3s. I think I even see a 4. Well, no, I don't see a 4. I saw a 3.9, so that's close. Alright, and then this is at about 7 o'clock, and by that point, the weather's gone out of there. Let's check the NAM model and see if they're saying the same thing. Pretty much saying the same thing. So the tornado risk is not 0 for us, but we'll just have to see like how that goes down for tomorrow. Of course, before we get there, we do have to get through today, and we do still have some stuff going on here in Arkansas that we do need to address. And the warning is still out for another 14 minutes. The National Weather Service, I don't think, has decided to do anything yet. Let me double check everything. Okay, nothing has been issued yet. Okay, the fact that nothing has been dropped yet and no one's really said anything, that pretty much tells me that right now it's just a strong thunderstorm, severe thunderstorm producing hail and winds. Some rotation, yes. Tornado, no. We're still keeping on here though, just in case something does drop. Let's see here if they've issued any. One thing I do want to check, Storm Prediction Center, see if they've issued any new discussions or anything in that nature. They've issued some South Missouri. There is a possibility of of a tornado watch for South Missouri. I thought they'd already went under a watch. I guess not. Okay, yeah, this is going to be for the area South Missouri towards Illinois. So that's what that's for. And then there's a severe potential down around central Texas. Basically, some scattered thunderstorms expected to develop. Watches possible in that area. So we'll monitor that and see how it goes throughout the next couple hours. And that storm that is near Fort Smith, they have issued a special weather statement on. I'll go ahead and get to that. Sebastian, Arkansas, Crawford, Arkansas, and LaFleur, Oklahoma. Significant weather advisory for dime-sized hail and wind gusts up to 50. A tornado watch does remain in effect, so again, just kind of keep an eye out in case something does develop out of that, and that is very possible that something can and will try to spin up from it. Alright, as of right now, I don't see the tornadic signature that I once did. Well, actually, hold that thought. Hold that thought. Yep, we're still seeing it. Still seeing it. So, and because we are, that's why we're still on here doing this. Just in case, like I said, it's down around the lower levels of the atmosphere. That's where the rotation seems to be at its highest. So there still is that potential for a tornado to drop. Haven't seen any new updates on a tornado dropping yet, so that is good news. Alright, check the website, see if we get any new warnings. There have been some new warnings issued, but nothing for, maybe I spoke too soon again. Franklin County, Crawford County, Sebastian County, and LaFleur County in Arkansas. Severe thunderstorm for that storm I was just talking about the special weather statement on. It's located 3 miles east of Cameron, moving northeast at 60 mile-an-hour winds and quarter-size hail. Fort Smith, Ozark, Mountainburg, Alma, Pecola, Arcoma, Dyer, Altus, Branch, Denny, Van Buren, Charleston, Greenwood, Barling, Lavaca, Mulberry, Hackett, Bonanza, Midland, and Cameron. Those locations are in the path of this storm. So, like I said, that is something we will have to keep an eye on because severe thunderstorms do produce tornadoes at any given time. So we will have to watch that just in case something develops out of that. So, alright, let's go back to that tornado warning storm real quick and see if we get anything new out of it. Nothing new yet. National Weather Service is going to issue anything new? No, they are not. Okay. So, here's what we're going to do. As of right now, I don't see any reason to continue the broadcast because, as of right now, there has not been any reports of the tornado out of that storm or any reports of any tornadoes with any other storms. So, right now, we're going to end the broadcast. I will come back on should conditions warrant in Arkansas for development of more tornadic storms, and that will probably happen in a little bit. But for now, just stay safe out there, and guys, have a great rest of the night. I will probably be back on a little bit to do another stream, but for now, guys, make sure to just like, comment, and subscribe to the channel and to this video, and I will see y'all later. Y'all have a great rest of the night.